Hello and welcome. I'll be talking about today the different fighting styles of swords. Now, of course, there's the biggest sword out there, the Great Sword, which this is called Great Weapon Fighting. Great Weapon Fighting is more power-based with strength and raw power. It's not too fast, but when it actually hits, it hits hard. Now, when you normally use the momentum of the blade, not so much your actual, strength to deal lots of damage, even also using gravity to your advantage. The next is dual weapon fighting. This is when you have a sword in each hand, or it could be a dagger in the other hand. Normally you have a main hand and an offhand. Main hand is normally the bigger weapon, and normally the one you're more skilled with, while the offhand is for more sneaky strikes like a dagger or a short sword. Now, this style is more complicated and takes more skill to actually master, because you need to pay attention to two blades at the same time. Now, this can be useful if you fight more defensively. It can definitely go to your advantage, but it is more so for an offense thing, where you have a constant onslaught of attacks. Now, the next one has three different fighting styles, if you will. The first, this is the single weapon fighting, and the first off is with only one hand on the blade, and then your other hand could be either free, or you can put on the other hand with your other hand, and you could hit with more power. Now, this is with more versatile weapons, like maybe a long sword. You could even go a larger short sword with this. And this is more so for versatility. You can use this for defense, offense. It's kind of the standard fighting style. Next is with a offhand and a shield. Now, this is more so for defense. You can use shield for offense, however, for more bludgeoning attacks, but the shield's mostly to defend, obviously, while you use the sword. Now, the other one's kind of along with the shield one. It's the sword and buckler. Now, the buckler is kind of a guard for the sword, so as you attack, you defend your hand while your enemy tries to attack you. Because, as you probably have seen in Star Wars, few people get their hands cut off. That's because lightsabers don't have these things here. And so whenever you go to strike them, hits your hand right off, knocking your hand off. And that's why everyone in Star Wars has mechanical hands. Except for Kylo Ren, which they gave the best and most efficient lightsaber to a tantrum child. But yeah, it's fine. And so yeah, these are the main fighting styles. Great weapon for more strength, less speed. Dual weapon for more focus and mastery, and with some versatility with defense and offense, more so for onslaught. Then single weapon fighting, along with the single weapon offhand, which will allow you for more mobility and speed, and which is actually the fastest fighting style. And then the shield and sword, which is for more just the generic, you're not super strong, you're not super fast, but you can get the job done. You're kind of the middle ground. And then the buckler and sword, this is a faster version of the shield, and it's more for maneuvering and fancy footwork, so that you can catch your enemy off guard. I hope this was an enjoyable presentation, so have a great day.